What up, though, y'all? It's Chris, broadcasting from the D. It's another hot, feel-good day here in the Motor City. 90 degrees today. I'm over here. I'm in between Ford Field and Comerica Park. You know, Ford Field being here where the Lions play. Right across the street is Comerica Park where the Tigers play. This be jumping. Like when both teams is playing, when it's that time of year, when both teams is playing, this street brush be jumping. That, like what, Ferris wheel? My sister, who's in California, she was asking me if they still had that at Comerica Park. And I said to her that place would, or that ride at that place would probably never go away. It's, it don't look it, but the fans really love it, so it's probably never going to go anywhere. Let's get to the topic at hand, though. Sha'Carri Richardson. Is it Sha'Carri? I think it's Sha'Carri. I think that's the way she pronounces it. So I want to get her name right. She's in the algorithm again. You know, recently she was seen on camera. You know, we knew she got arrested, and she was seen on camera hitting her boyfriend, being overly aggressive, and she issued an apology. It's been like a week though since that video came out. It's been about 2 weeks since the news came out about her even getting arrested. And the wind would pick up when I'm kicking it with y'all, right? And it ain't no way to escape it because I'm in between two large fixtures on this street. Anyway, as I was saying, she issued an apology, apologizing to her man for her behavior. I mean, she took some accountability, but there are people that are still not satisfied with her apology. Look, I say it like this. Her apology should be her man. She owe him an apology, not me. I can have my views and opinions about her behavior. I can have my views and opinions about I would never want my son dating an aggressive woman like this, because if she behaving like this out in public, at an airport, no doubt. I mean, the airport is not the place that you want to be cutting up at. Like, that's the worst place. That's how you land on the no-fly list. But regardless, I have no skin in this game. Her man, who was defending her, mind you, which I thought that was interesting, because I do not believe if she was on the other foot, she would have been defending him and his actions. But regardless, her man, he was defending her. He's forgiven her. So I'm over it. But y'all know the court of public opinion. What we got going on here? Okay, we got stuff happening here. They putting up new graphics in front of Ford Field. You know what? I'm going to take this street, get out of this wind a little bit, and out of this direct sun for a little bit. We getting them downtown 10,000 steps in today, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Chris be out here getting in them 10,000 steps. Anyway, she issued her apology to her man. He's seemingly forgiven her. I mean, he seemingly forgave her before all this became public. Y'all could be like, he's making a bad decision by being with her. Probably, I'd say so, because I don't think that this is the first time that there's ever been an incident like this. And I think that in private, when this stuff happens, which is probably regularly, he behaves the same way. He just kind of like lets her go ahead and gets her aggression out. And because there's no fear of retaliation, she continues to behave this way. Oh man, people parking out here getting tickets, man. There's tons of meters out here. Don't mess around and get that $45 ticket. I mean, if y'all just want to give away that free money to the city, okay, fine, whatever. But not me, man. It's too many places to park. Throw some money on that app, because you don't even have to use cash now. You can use that app. It's Park Detroit app is what it's called. Use that app, throw $1 on that park, and get yourself a hour and go and do what you need to do, rather than come back with that $45 tax. because you was trying to get over. You ain't gonna get over. There's no getting over. Back to Sha'Carri though, our favorite runner, our current favorite runner. I mean, it is what it is, man. She apologized. He seemingly forgave her. He don't plan on leaving her. There's a double standard. People point that out, that there's a double standard when it comes to men and women, when, you know, in terms of domestic violence. There is, absolutely, there's a double standard. No question about it, there's a freaking double standard. If he would have been on video, just simply him being arrested, okay, just simply him being arrested for domestic violence, he would have been mud in the media. ESPN would have been talking about it. Your favorite feminists over there on ESPN, like Malika Andrews and former ESPN people like Jemele Hill. And I like Jemele Hill because she's from Detroit, but there's no sugarcoating the fact that she is a raging, ball-busting feminist. Whenever it's drama with female athletes or whatever, they are conveniently silent. When there's something to be said about dragging a male athlete, particularly a black male athlete, they are all over it. And they can deny it all they want, but the record is out there. You can't consistently do an action over and over and over and over and over and then say you're not guilty of said action. You can't cherry pick domestic violence situations, you know, when it's only involving the male being the aggressor over and over and over, and turn into Stevie Wonder when it's a female being the aggressor over and over and over, and claim that you're not biased when it comes to covering these sorts of topics, because that's what they like to do, especially Malika Andrews. I remember she was on a podcast and she was, despite not being a stupid woman by any stretch of the imagination, not a dumb woman at all, she was for real acting like she don't know where this narrative is coming from. Where are people picking this up from? But nonetheless, this ain't about them. It's about Sha'Carri Richardson. It's a double standard. It is what it is. Because she was the aggressor, she's not getting dragged publicly the way the male would. Yeah, some women are kind of upset about it because they like, if that was their son, they'd have to put hands on her. But they not demanding for her to be canceled, though, the way they would a man if he were the aggressor in this situation. So there's a double standard there. We all know that the young man would have been dropped by all types of sponsors. The Olympic Committee probably would have suspended him for a while. All that stuff. None of that is what's going to happen to Miss Richardson, though. So, whatever. I like Sha'Carri a lot. I think she's great for the sport. I just wish that she would stay out of all this silly drama. This young lady be in way too much damn drama, man. And I'm hoping, genuinely, I'm hoping that this situation here reaches her to where she like, okay, I gotta stop being so messy, because people for real starting to get tired of my BS. Shout out to Buddies. For those of y'all that don't know, my non-Detroit family out there, if you ever here in the D, get yourself a Detroit style pizza from Buddies or Detroit Pizza Factory. This ain't sponsored in any way, shape, or form. Them just the places that, if your boy want to get a Detroit style pizza, I'm hitting up one or the other one of those. Let me continue on my steps though, y'all. Hit me with a like if you like what I do. Hit me with a sub if you like what I do. Hit me in them comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.